Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to my live. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over. How's everyone doing tonight? How is everyone doing? Hello, Capricorn Flower. Hello, Linda Gamble. My Maz. Thank you guys so much for coming over and getting my channel together. Who else do we have in here? Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, hit the like button as you're coming in. Y'all know we got to get through the 10-minute mark. Yes, please do not mention any content creator's name in the live. Yes, you can support the channel by ways of super stickers or super chats. You can join the membership for $2.99 a month. Hello, Mary. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Mary Willis, my mod. Hello, hello, hello. Please hit the like button coming in. Thank you. Yes, welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. And we're going to talk about a couple of things today. You know, this is Messy Monday. We're going to be talking about B.SIMONE. She's a liar. She's on some BS. You know what? My whole thing is this right here with B.SIMONE. If my whole thing is that if you did what you did, just stand on all 10s. You're a grown woman. Just say what it is. If you didn't want to get a girl no money, you don't want any of your friends to have more than what you got. You want your friends to be beneath you. Just say that. You don't have to get on here and lie. And then get on here telling about you broke. Now B.SIMONE. Now dang on well you're not broke. You got sponsorships, brand deals, and you get paid a lot of money for for sponsorships and things like that. And for podcasts. You just for my recognition, you just renewed your podcast. So come on now with the lies. Okay? Stop it. Just stop it. Also, we have DDG. I see him out here. Him at India Love. I thought he said he wasn't messing with her, and that's why every woman needs to follow their intuition. Like she tried to get on here and said her and DDG were just friends. Now y'all was just that great America. Y'all was out eating, doing all type of stuff. You know, Hattie wasn't lying. You was out here messing with her. And that's why you can't trust none of these women. Now all of a sudden you done unfollowed Holly. Excuse me, you done unfollow Holly now. I told you these women, you gotta watch who you talking about your friends with and even associates. Her and DDG was all hugged up. They was even at the the proms. They had some type of prom stream. She was all had her butt poked out. They was all dressed alike in a hotel together. They went to prom and everything together. They was getting dressed together, everything. Her and DDG was in the same hotel. Him and India Love. But I thought you said that you weren't messing with him. Just saying. Just saying. Also, we got Angela and Charles. Look, if you and Charles got some type of marriage arrangement, just come out and say that. So people couldn't quit telling you stuff. So we could quit being nosy. I know, so I could quit being nosy. I'm always nosy, but that's my job. How to bring y'all the tea. So a man came up and said that Charles had brought a woman to his restaurant. Okay, Charles act like he heard the man. Charles taller than everybody in there. I know he heard that man. Angela heard him. Phaedra heard him. Now, the man is saying that he was paid. Who he come there with? Who paid him? Somebody said he was talking to Drew, so I guess Drew knew the man. So who told this man to come there? Do y'all believe that Charles is cheating on Angela? We're gonna talk about it. Now, I did like how Angela was dressed after the show. I did like how she was dressed. I liked the shorts and the top. She looked nice. I did like that. Angela kind of growing on me a little bit. Not too much, but she growing on me. Britt, Edie, and Kelly. Oh, God, I don't know. I'm just these women here. They act like children to me. Every episode there's something. I don't know what's going on with them. Um, Now Britt and Kelly, they're not friends anymore. Yeah, I get into it over the stupidest stuff I ever seen in my life. If you didn't want anybody to use your glam team or whatever, don't offer to go half or share your glam team. Just keep your stuff to yourself. Okay? First they said she didn't have the money to pay for the people, then Britt was paying for it. Is that still true? Just saying. Because I haven't heard of Britt having her own team. Britt, go find your own team. That's all I'm saying. It seems like everybody else got their own glam team. Because I think something happened like that with Porsha and Drew. Somebody said that Porsha team was doing Drew here. I think that's why they was late. Porsha was late coming to Shamia's birthday party or something to that effect. Everybody get your own damn glam team so we won't have this problem. It's just always a problem. But then, if y'all don't get into arguments and still be cordial, don't do low blows, guys. I thought that was very distasteful for Britt to start talking about Kelly's AB. And word of advice, don't tell these ladies your personal business, personal deep secrets or things like that, because y'all know these women will go low. Tell them stuff that you don't care if it gets out, okay? Don't tell them, too much about your personal business, okay? Because you see what happens. Britt always goes to hell. So, no, Now, Britt didn't have to go there talking about the ABs. And true, Kelly didn't have to go there talking about popping, you know what? I don't know if she said Britt was popping or her husband was popping them or her beard, whoever it is. I don't know who the beard is. Is it the husband or Britt? Okay. Either or. They didn't have to go there like that. Okay. You don't have to go below the belt. We're gonna talk about Porsha. Porsha says that she's happy to be done with her divorce. So we're gonna talk about that. One thing that bothers me about Porsha is she said that Simon left her and PJ. PJ is sad because Simon left. She's been calling Simon. He don't answer the phone and things like that. And PJ is upset. My whole thing is PJ has a whole dad. So PJ is going to be just fine. So what's the problem, Porsha? And then, baby, Shamar. Look, Shamar. Y'all know we have bombed Iran. They have told us don't be in any places where there's a lot of people at. I don't even know if we should be flying right now because y'all know Iran. They don't give a shit. We at the 10-minute mark. Iran don't give a shit. Okay, Iran don't care. Iran will do some things. Okay, do not be get in huge crowds right about now. It ain't safe, y'all. All right, so we're gonna be talking about everything. Everything is messy. Today is messy Monday, so everything messy. Okay, everything messy. We're gonna talk about Shamar. We're gonna talk about y'all messy president, the orange man. We're gonna talk about him. We talking about everybody tonight. Just the hell with it. We're talking about everybody. Okay, everybody can get it. The housewives, I ain't got no favorites to anybody. So everybody who's been on there being messy, I'm talking about every damn body tonight. All right, guys, welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming over to my channel. Make sure when you're coming in, you hit the thumbs up button. Even if you're up there in the bushes, drop on down and hit the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you like my content, think about becoming a subscriber. Also, follow me on my other platforms, which are Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Drop the T. Also, you can become a member for $2.99, or you can give memberships as well. Also, let's get the housekeeping out the way. 1 second here. All things said are alleged in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to the music or any clips that you may see on my channel. Also, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. There is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, and learning. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right, everyone. Hello, Pat Drive 64. Hello, my tea sipper. Let's see what else we have. And hello, Proud Mimi, my tea sipper. Hello. Hello, Sonia. Let's see what else we have in here. Okay. Now, let's look here. I don't talk about nobody. God forgive me. Look, Shamar, you don't speak for the 92%. I'm part of the 92 fucking percent here. Look, you don't be getting on this fucking internet talking about we don't want it with our ring. Okay? Look, sir. Look, sir. God forgive me. You don't talk about nobody. God forgive me. Look, Shamar. You need to quit fucking with people. They'll come over here and straighten your ass out. Got the silent sales over here. Your ass already twisted up. They'll come over here and straighten your ass out. You're already twisted like a fucking pretzel. They come over here and straighten your ass out. Have this up there straight, standing straight up. Now look, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you, but I ain't with him. I ain't with none of the Caucasians either. I ain't with none of them either. We was brought over here on the boat. So if y'all want to get the other people, get them. You know what the orange man at? He up there on Pennsylvania Drive. I'm not with the other people. I'm the 92%. I was bought over here on the boat. We didn't want to come over here. Fuck, I don't even want to be over here now. Shamar don't speak for us. Now he running his mouth, him and Swamp, whatever his name you call him, running his damn mouth, telling we don't want it. These people are crazy. They have people over here. They call them the sleeping cells. The sleeping cells. Those people are the type of people that are over here in the United States, all over the United States. They're the type of people that will put a explosive taped around them and blow themselves up in a crowd with people at the sleeping cells. So you don't want to wake those people up. So you looking for Shamar, you'll see him. You go over there and find him. We ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay? I ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all know what the sleeping cells are. Y'all know what those are. He over here talking about we don't want it with them. Hey, you speak for yourself. Speak for your damn self. Don't speak for me. Speak, speak for your fucking self. Y'all go find him. They already sent a warning to his ass. Y'all look, he don't speak for me. Us black people, we ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all want them, y'all go over there and get them. We ain't got a damn thing to do with that. Do y'all see us out there protesting? Hell no. Y'all get them. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Shamar with them. He with Trump and the other people. Us 92%, we ain't got a damn thing to do with it. Then the orange man get on here lying, talking about he hit all the targets and didn't do a damn thing. I don't know why this man go over here and mess with these crazy people over there in Iran. I don't know. Them people wasn't bothering us. That was between Iran and Israel. And you know what, y'all? I don't know what it is. I don't know what Israel allegedly may have on us, but we always trying to fight with, help them out for some reason. I don't know what it is. And this is all alleged in my personal opinion. And then my whole thing is this right here. People know the orange man is dumb. They know they can sweet talk him and everything. He'll go right along with them. Now, this fight was between Iran and Israel. How the hell we get in? Didn't he lie and say that they had nuclear bombs or they was making some? Look, his intelligence even told him there was no bombs over. They were not making anything. They weren't making nothing. That's why I told you, allegedly, in my very own opinion, I think the man got dementia and he's sleep deprived. In my personal opinion, he making up shit. What is the use of you having intelligence if you're not gonna listen to the people? What is the use of it? You're gonna do what the hell you want to do any damn thing. Look here, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we're in a world of trouble. Because these people, I'm telling y'all, Iran don't give a shit. $13 likes and 17 in the chat. Can we please get the likes up, please? And thank you. You said the orange man is on his way to the Netherlands for a NATO meeting. Look here. Well, I hope he allegedly hope he make it back. That's all I got to say. Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Look, they done told us to stay out of large crowds. They done told us to stay out of large crowds, y'all. Look, yes, he full of shit. Look here. He don't speak. Look, Shamar, take his ass over there. Look, put him over there with the other people. No, ma'am. No. This right here, we in serious trouble, y'all. Y'all remember what happened with 9/11. And I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to scare nobody or nothing. You have some people that will just trying to think of another word. Will unalive themselves for their country. They will unalive themselves in the name of their country. They will take stuff to them and unalive themselves in the name of the country, and they will get in large crowds and take themselves out of here, and take people in the crowd out with them as well. Now, y'all know in the summer there are all type of festivals and everything going on. Do you think these people care? And they told the United States, they said, we're going to feel it. We're going to feel it. Now, y'all, well, look, hey, y'all, let me just tell you right now. Leave us black people out of it. Y'all know where he be at the White House over there and on the golf course. That's where he be, in Mar-a-Lago. Y'all know where he be at. Leave us out of it. If y'all going to do something, don't mess with the black people. Leave us out of it. We was brought here. We don't even want to fucking be here now. So, y'all take them out. Don't mess with us. Leave us 92% out of it. Okay? But okay, no, you can get Shamar. Get Shamar. Take him on out. So you know what? I don't know if I want to do any flying right now, or I don't even know if I want to be, at any these festivals and stuff like that. Because we're in the world of trouble, y'all. Them people was not bothering us. They weren't bothering us. That was between Israel. I don't know if he trying to try to be a tough guy, show us nuts. I don't know what he doing. The man don't sleep. He be up all night on Truth Social, like he crazy. I'm just being honest with you. Ain't no other president that we had be on no Truth Social all night long, texting all night long. You gonna go over there and bomb some people and then talk about you want peace? That's like somebody slapping you punching you in the face, and then after you do it, tell me, okay, let's be friends and talk about it. What? How does this work? You bomb me or slap me in the face, and you tell me, let's be friends or let's have peace. That don't work like that, sir. I told y'all. That's why I'm telling y'all. I think there's something going on with him. And I ain't never seen a bunch of grown men and women scared of one person. Them Republicans won't say a damn thing to him. If you gonna do a war, you have to get permission from Congress. You just can't go and just do a war. You have to get permission. This man ain't get permission from nobody. This man talking about he want us. He want to be a dictator. He want us to bow down, I guess, and kiss his ass like the other dictators do in those other countries. Sir, we will never bow down to you ever, ever. So if you want that to happen, it ain't gonna happen, sir. It ain't gonna happen. And then this is another thing. Everything we getting ready to do, he go ahead and put it all on True Social. He don't even supposed to be doing that. But one person he don't fuck with is Jasmine Crockett, because she be telling his ass off. Them young people in Congress, they tell his ass off. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. And I'm glad. They don't give a shit. Them young black women and men in Congress, they tell his ass off. But see, the other ones up there, they try to be polite. They don't want to do this. Donald Trump, excuse me, the orange man don't give a fuck what he say to us, to them other people up there. Hakeem, Jeffries, them, he don't give a shit what he said to them up there. So now, the young people up there in Congress, they telling his ass where to get the fuck off at. And this man is the biggest liar, y'all, I ever seen in my life. He'll get right up here and lie and say, oh, I didn't say that. Sir, we have you on tape saying it. What the hell is you talking about, sir? Now, listen to this. Now, they told him there was no nuclear. Look, we're going to listen to it. Now, if your intelligence, these are the people that you hired, right? They told you there was no nuclear, nothing nuclear, right? These are people that you hired for your cabinet, right? You get up here and say they lying. The people that you pick for your cabinet, you get up here and lie.
Who in the intelligence community said that?
Your director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
She's wrong. They didn't do that.
What intelligence do you have that Iran is building a nuclear weapon? Your intelligence community has said they have no evidence that they are at this point.
Well, then my intelligence community is wrong. Who in the intelligence community said that?
Your director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
She's wrong. They didn't do that.
What intelligence do you have that Iran is building a nuclear weapon? Your intelligence community has said they have no evidence that they are at this point.
Well, then my intelligence community is wrong. Who in the intelligence community said that?
Your director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
She's wrong.
Okay. Does that make sense to y'all? The National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, said there was no nuclear threat. Who told you that? Oh, she wrong. Sir, she wrong. Y'all, I told y'all this man is something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. I don't know why they don't have this man checked out, because all he do is get up here and lie. Now, if they told you, sir, what was up, you still get up here and lie. I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't. This is ridiculous. So now these are the people. Let me show y'all. They done fire missiles right here. Let me show y'all. They fired off missiles towards U.S. base in Iraq. So he said he don't want no war. They don't no war. That's not what it sounds like to me. That you don't want no war. That's not what it sounds like to me. Just saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. This is I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. I don't think I'm gonna be going anywhere. I think I'm gonna have to sit down. Hello, Glendora Jefferson. You on your way to work? Okay, have a good work night. You said China and Japan has warned Trump today. I told y'all that's why I don't think I'm just gonna have a seat, y'all. And I'm just being completely honest with y'all. I don't like to come on here and talk about this, but I know some people don't watch the news, and this is really important. I think I'm gonna have a seat. I think he won a war too, Mary. I think he won a war. 16 likes and 20 in the chat. He said, I'm begging my son to change his vacation and not fly to Florida with my 3 grandbaby. My heart is heavy. Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know. I might not be going nowhere, y'all. I have paid for some stuff. I might chop it up to a loss because this man that went and got us in all type of trouble, and I don't. I don't think I don't know. I might not be going anywhere because it ain't safe. Because you don't know when they will strike at all. These Iran people, the sleeping cells, they should wake them up. These people that are over here in the United States, they sleep right now. They have been woken up, in my personal opinion. I saw all the ledge. Just saying. Y'all know these people own these gas stations. Just saying. A lot of these people of other nationalities own these gas stations and stuff. I'm just saying. Just saying. You said you're going on vacation soon too. I will just say a prayer. You gonna say a prayer? Okay, I'll say a prayer for y'all. Miss Mary, I'm gonna say a prayer for your son, Capricorn Flower. I'm gonna say a prayer for you as well. You said the orange goon is cannot think for himself. Someone is whispering in his ear, telling him what to do. I believe that too. Yes, honey. Iran do not play, baby. Okay. Yeah, Iran is dangerous. You said just like Bush told all those lies, got people unalive for a lie. Yep, because in his mind, she is a nasty woman. He does not like smart women. He sure don't. And then he talking about deporting migrants. Ain't his damn wife, ain't Melania a damn migrant? Why he'll deport her ass? You said, Mike, you said your daughter was stationed at that base a few years ago. Oh, has she is she stationed somewhere else now? You said I'm 68 years old. Iran do not mess with any country, but when you mess with them, you're in trouble. I know. I know these they ain't, these people ain't dealing with a full deck. They don't, they wasn't bothering us. They was talking messing, they was in, in war with Israel. Israel done fooled this man and got him in the war. Israel wanted us to, they can sweet talk the orange man, right? Probably told him all type of lies, and then he want to act like he a bully, right? And get into some get into something that didn't have nothing to do with him. Even they told him, his intelligence told him that there was no nuclear, they wasn't making nothing nuclear. He said that they was lying. You know what? He made the United States look so bad. He go over there to other countries and talk about the United States like a dog. He does. He was over there on a hot mic talking about the United States, talking about the Democrat, um, the blue states are all run down. They crazy. He was over there talking about the United States like a dog to the other countries. Who does that? What president does this? And they and the other country played everything back he said. He mad because these other um, um, states won't kiss his ass. They're not gonna do it. The blue states, they gonna kiss his ass. So like they're not gonna do it. And Gavin Newsom be tearing his ass up. He don't give a shit. So the other red states they can kiss his ass, but the blue states ain't gonna do it. Then he dumb. He don't even know how stuff works. He gonna tell Gavin Newsom that he gonna cut off his funding. Gavin Newsom said, "You must don't know how this works." He said, "Well, cut it off. I just won't. I say just won't give no money. Then we'll just keep our money because the blue states is the one that keeps the red states going because they don't have no fucking money. Dumbass." He said, "You must don't know how this works. We the one that's keeping the red states going. So if you want to cut off our funding, sir, that's fine with us. We'll just keep our money, and you figure out how the red states gonna be working. You do that, okay?" I, you know what? I don't hate him. I just dislike him because he's so dumb and he's so racist. That's my problem with him. That's my problem. You said Trump said that Iran and Israel come to him. Ain't nobody coming to this orange ass. You said he is mentally challenged, but nobody will do nothing about it. Right. Hello, Patricia T. Yes, he is so jealous of Obama. He always is jealous. You know when he called over there to China, right? He was trying to do a deal. They'll put him on hold and put Obama speeches on all and keep it on there, and then he'll just get mad and hang up. You said, y'all, Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize and he's trying to get one. He is so jealous of Obama. I know. He said nobody came to that bastard. Nope, nobody coming to him. Okay, guys, let's move on here. But yeah, try to stay out of large crowds. These festivals and things like that. Just try to stay out of large crowds and stuff. If you can, stay out of large crowds. If you have to fly, just pray and and we just got to keep moving. But Shamar, he pissed me off. He don't even know what the hell he's talking about. He don't. And God forgive me. God forgive me. God forgive me. but he don't know what he's talking about. Okay, guys, we're gonna move on over here to B.SIMONE. Now, no, we're gonna hold that for a second. We're gonna hold that for a second. Now, I just want to talk about this one thing, guys. Now, these passport bros, right? The black women ain't good enough for them. We don't obey. We don't do shit, right? Whatever. We don't do nothing, right? Keep running your ass over there to people y'all don't know nothing about. So this young man, guys, is missing. One of the passport bros are missing. His father them haven't heard from him in a week. He went over there to the Dominican Republic, trying to. I guess he had married one of the women over there, and she left him. So I guess he went over there to the Dominican Republic trying to find him. The father is crying he heard from his son in a week. One of the passport bros. Stay your ass over here. Quit running over there. Okay? You don't know nothing about over there. Okay? So let's take a look and listen to this father who's crying to his son. One of the passport bros are missing, y'all. So let me let y'all listen. The passport bros are missing. Quit fucking around in these other countries you don't know shit about.
Money.
Work and the apartment was cleaned out. She left and disappeared.
Forrester says his son was heartbroken when his wife refused to return his calls, then blocked him. He says Jason decided to fly to the Dominican Republic to talk with her family, hoping they would help convince her to return to the marriage. But after the phone call from the airport 2 weeks ago, Marcus Forrester says no one, not his family or friends, has heard from Jason. Calls to the Dominican embassy have produced no helpful information, he says.
We're just very, very concerned and hoping and praying that he shows up some way, somehow. But the reality of it is could be even worse.
Marcus Forrester is in the process of filing a missing persons report in Miami where Jason lived and was last seen. Jackie Benson, News 4.
He likes to talk. He likes to tell me what he's doing, send me videos of where he's going.
Marcus Forrester says he and his son Jason, 38, voice texted each other every day and many times a day, especially after Jason moved from Beltsville, Maryland to Miami, Florida. Frequent trips to the Dominican Republic led to love and then marriage to a woman Jason met there.
He met the parents and so on. They got married in DR, and he started making arrangements to get her to come here legally. And that did happen. She got a visa.
Forrester says Jason and his new bride struggled a bit as they transitioned from a long-distance relationship to sharing a home. Then something unexpected and shocking happened.
One day he came back from work and the apartment was cleaned out. She left and disappeared.
Forrester says his son was heartbroken when his wife refused to return his calls, then blocked him. He says Jason decided to fly to the Dominican Republic to talk with her family, hoping they would help convince her to return to the marriage. But after the phone call from the airport 2 weeks ago, Marcus Forrester says no one, not his family or friends, has heard from Jason. Calls to the Dominican embassy have produced no helpful information, he says.
We're just very, very concerned and hoping and praying that he shows up some way, somehow. But the reality of it is could be even worse.
Marcus Forrester is in the process of filing a missing persons report in Miami where Jason lived and was last seen. Jackie Benson, News 4.
He likes to talk. He likes to tell me what he's doing, send me videos of where he's going.
Marcus Forrester says he and his son Jason.
So what y'all think happened to this young man? So what do y'all think happened to this man? Now, this is one of the passport bros, right? He found a woman in Dominican Republic. And she got a visa. He helped her get a visa and everything. Came back one day, the apartment cleaned out, the woman had left him. So what do y'all think? He went to the Dominican Republic. The woman, he went to the Dominican Republic. His dad said he talked to his son every day. He heard from his son in 2 weeks after he went to the Dominican Republic. So what do y'all think that happened to the son, y'all? You said, Mimi said she just wanted a visa? Okay. You said her family probably was the one who made him disappear? Okay. You said he lied like they ceased fire, and that was a lie. Okay. Let's see here. Y'all, Linda, you said the woman did something to him? Okay. Son, you said maybe he's in their jail. If that was my child, I'd have been flew down there. I'd have been flew down there. That was my damn child. I'd have been flew down there trying to see what's going on. You said the woman only wanted citizenship. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with our black men here. I don't know. I don't know what they going over there getting these women. Then the women are getting citizenship. Shit, the damn women acting like the men. You know how those men they be wanting citizenship and stuff over here. They are married to women, so I guess the women, doing the same damn thing now. I guess the women are caught on. So they said if the men getting citizenship, they gonna start talking to the women. Said they gonna start talking to men so they can get citizenship. That's what it sounds like to me. Or some could have happened. Now the Dominican Republic, they got a lot of oceans and stuff. I don't know. He went back over there telling me he's gonna go over there and get his wife and talk to her family to get her to come back to the marriage. So I don't know what happened with the marriage though. What happened with the damn marriage? That's what I'm trying to figure out. He could have abused her and she got away from him. Okay. He should have never went by himself. I agree with that. He should have never went by himself over there. I don't know what's wrong with these men. And you don't be going over there. And then this is another thing. The Dominican Republic, y'all know we was over there a couple of months ago. They know when you are from the US because you don't talk like them. Now we do look like them, but we don't talk like them. And they think that you have money. You cannot go over there and be messing around over there because they think you from the US and they think you got money. They will try to rob you and unalive you. And that's just to be honest with you. We look like them, true enough. We even dress like them. They dress like us. But when we start talking, that's where the difference comes in it. They got some YNs over there too. Look and talk and dress just like us. But you can when we start talking, then that's when you can tell the difference. And they think all US the people from the States, they think you got money because they don't have very much money over there, y'all. Just to keep it a buck. They don't have the people, our color, they don't have money over there. They don't have very much money over there at all. They be over there on like mopeds and stuff going to work. They be walking to work and stuff like that. So I don't know if maybe somebody tried to rob them or something like that. I don't know. But I know they don't. Dominican Republic, when you leave off of those resorts and stuff, it reminds you of like if you leave off the resort at if you ever went to Jamaica, if you leave off of one of the resorts and you go out into population, that's how the Dominican Republic reminds me of. Like it's like a Jamaica. When it's not all the pretty resorts and stuff and you go out, that's what the Dominican Republic reminds me of. And they know when you are from the States. They know it. Again, they look like us, but then when you start to talk, they know. And they think all of us got money. So I don't know if maybe somebody tried to do something to him. I don't know. he needs to go. Now, he said that, the parents and stuff like that, he needs to go and talk to the parents. I don't know if the man got any information about the lady. I don't know if he got the lady's phone, the wife's phone number. I would go down there to the Dominican Republic if that was my kid, my child. Now, I'm just being honest. I would go there. You ain't heard from him in 2 weeks, and you talk to your child every day? Oh, hell no. I'm going to take a flight down there. You see, I've watched this man from the U.S. who moved to S.A. He said the same, that they only know we are from the U.S. by our accent. Right. Yep. You said the Democrats and Republicans are in talks of impeachment of Trump. They should. This man got some. Look, allegedly, I think this man got dementia or something. This man doesn't sleep. This man be up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning on Truth Social texting shit. You said my daughter always rent cars and motorcycles with her husband and drive around other country. That makes me nervous. I feel you, Capricorn Flower. I'm telling you, when you like, this is what they do. Like when you be on a resort, and if you don't leave that resort with like one of their taxis or one of their buses, they make you sign paperwork saying that you left it on your own account. Now, years ago, I used to smoke cigarettes, right? And so this when I was in Jamaica. So they didn't have the cigarettes I wanted on the resort. So I was gonna go across the street over there to the liquor store over there to get me some cigarettes. That man said, He said, if you gonna leave this resort, you and your husband have to sign this paper saying that you left this resort on your own free will. I'm like, what the hell? He said, yeah, he said, because we're not gonna be responsible because you're going across the street over there and you're not with nobody from the resort. Because usually at the resort, they have like a bus or taxi, and if you want to go somewhere, it takes you. But we were just going across the street over there to the liquor store, I'm thinking, we all black people. I'm like, what the hell are they gonna do? So that's what I realized, that these people, our people, I'm not gonna say these people. So then I tried to get, Jamaican money. So when I went across there, I was trying to give them a Jamaican money. They was like, no, we want you. We want American money. They didn't want the damn Jamaican money. They wanted the American money. Because I was trying to, when I was over to good, I was getting Jamaican money because, no, we want American money. So when I went over there, it was people that had like garages or something. And they wanted you to buy from all of them. It's like they surround you, not like I wouldn't say it's in an intimidating way, but they just start coming out of all over. I'm just trying to get cigarettes, and they start coming out. And, I'm just a nice person. I'm just trying to buy from everybody, but they just start coming out over, and that, like, I don't want to say surrounding you, but it feels like that, kind of. I was, and then we were trying to get back across the street after I got the cigarettes, but they just kept coming. We had to hurry up and run back across the street. But I did buy from a lot of them, but it was just a lot. When you leave off that resort, it's a lot. I hurry up and ran back across that street. I sure did. Another thing, now, some of those people that work there at those resorts, and you be eating that food out, you'll say like you want, like the street, like the street food and stuff like that. And they'll tell you, don't let these people from this resort fool y'all to coming out from off this resort because they will set you up, to get robbed and stuff like that because they know you're from the United States. They think you guys got money. Now they'll tell you if you want to, go somewhere, the car, like the taxis, that they have designed from the resort or like a bus, they can take you like that. So they'll know that, that you left, from a taxi or a bus from the resort. But they don't like you to really be going off by yourself with but they'll just tell you it's at your own will. They ain't got nothing to do with it, but they do that, y'all. Yeah, they will. But you got to be smart when you go there. You said you said Trump is mental. I think so too. You said one of the Republicans from Alaska is thinking about changing party. They should. You said they go on their own. Both ex-military. Those two are not afraid. Okay. I'm sure they know how to deal with them versus a person who never dealt with foreigners. Yes, I think because if they were in the military, they know how to deal with people. Yep, God is always in charge, y'all. All right, guys, let's move on. We're going to move on here. I'm just going to pray for this man's son here. I hope everything works out with him. I hope everything works out. I hope his son calls him. Maybe he could be in jail. I don't know if his dad maybe thought to call the jail and see but he said he called the embassy. So hopefully he calls the jail and see, what's going on with his son. Okay, guys, let's move on over here to B.SIMONE. Now, B.SIMONE is getting the heat from people, and now she's crying like she broke. Now she's acting like she's broke. Now that's not true. Now y'all know B.SIMONE is not broke. In my personal opinion, I don't think she's broke. Now this is just my personal opinion. Because people are dragging her. Now, so let's just take a look at this. Now she's saying that she's broke, y'all.
Mm-hmm. The budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. Mm-hmm. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but just my finances. The budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. Mm-mm. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah. I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but just my finances. The budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. Mm-mm. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah. I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not
wrong with H&M. What's wrong with H&M? What is wrong with H&M? I'm confused here. What is wrong with that? Now all of a sudden, because people are dragging your ass, now you're saying you're broke? So now put a 1 in the chat if you think B.SIMONE is broke, or put a 2 in the chat if you don't think she broke. So, Capricorn, okay, so her friend that sat down on the couch with her, she said that this is her best friend. They did a podcast. Her best friend said that she's a single mother. She said that she was broke. She had to move back in with her mother. She had lost her job. She said her car got repossessed and she was completely broke. And she said that she watched B.SIMONE, give other people $1,000 checks and do other, give other people stuff. And, by, them being best friends, B.SIMONE didn't offer to help her with shit. And y'all know B.SIMONE is a millionaire. Now B.SIMONE trying to act like she ain't got no money. And then Tasha K even said the best. She said B.SIMONE needs to quit playing with her. She said because B.SIMONE just got renewed for her podcast. She said B.SIMONE got brand deals, sponsorship. She said so B.SIMONE is lying. And I believe Tasha K. They do the same thing. She said B.SIMONE is lying. She said, how is that? She just got renewed for her podcast. She has sponsorships and everything. Brand deal. But what threw me when she started crying right here after she got drugged online. Now she getting on here talking about we was in Bloomingdale's. We had to go to H&M. Oh, come on, B.SIMONE. One thing about her and Christian Rock, they play with God too much for me. That's one thing I don't like about them. They play with God too much for me. And they do, bad, they do stuff. Like they were saying that B.SIMONE was stealing people book ideas and stuff and putting it as her own. And then to people allegedly threatening to sue her. Took somebody book ideas about manifesting. Then when the girl threatened to sue her, then she took the stuff out. The same thing with the Truth ex-wife. Another girl that's on TikTok. She had a book out. Is it a book? It's a what is it called? The Truth ex-wife called hers Baddie on a Budget. It was like a book of how to get certain things done, on a budget. And she had took it from this girl, I think her name was Dee Richardson or something. Took all of her information and put it in a book and was selling it. And the girl was selling it on TikTok for like, I think it was $10. Bree, which is the Truth ex-wife, Brianna, she was selling it for, I think it was $25 or $30. And the girl was selling her, she had made it up. It was only $10. Look, the Truth ex-wife was selling it on her page for like $20 or $25. The girl found out about it and sent her she gave her a day. She said, I'm telling you right now, you better take it down right now. She said, I'm sending you a C and D. She said, because I will sue you. Why? If it wasn't true, Bree took all that shit down. She took it down. The Truth ex-wife took it down. She sure did. She went ahead and took it down. I don't know. I like H&M. I don't know why she taking like a shot. Like, okay, I can't shop at Bloomingdale's. I'm gonna have to go to H&M. H&M ain't no fucking cheap stuff. I don't know what she's talking about. And some of the stuff that B.SIMONE have on it look like it come from H&M. So I don't know. I'm confused. I am confused. So now we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes. She is jealous of her friend. Let me show y'all this. She is jealous of the friend. The friend ain't got nothing. You got a podcast. The friend ain't got nothing, B.SIMONE. What's wrong with you? I told y'all some of the friends, they be acting like they happy for you, but all the time they don't. No, check this out. Check this out, y'all.
have this opportunity and I called you and I told you about it. And you were just like, okay. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Because we went through all the emotions. Like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like, we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in my circle, I want to work with you. I want to put you on. I'm putting you in position. I like doing it together.
You do.
How can we do this together? How can we make money together? How can we build together? How can we grow together? How can we all pitch in together? How can we be millionaires? I want to do it together.
Yeah.
And there was a point in my life where I had that and it was crumbled. So I feel like since that has ended, that season, I've always yearned for it again. But it's just been a season of solitude for 2 damn years.
Maybe the longest season ever.
The longest season ever.
Yeah.
And I think, I know that's what it was. But I was so convicted. I called you right back. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like, your friend, she just told me she was doing something so bomb.
Yeah.
So great. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I was like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
This has to get out of my heart.
For sure.
Like, what?
But if we just did that, nobody's looking for the perfect friend.
Man.
I just want my friends to be aware.
And honest.
I'm okay if you feel a little jealous.
Address it and fix it.
Recently, I have this opportunity and I called you and I told you about it. And you were just like, okay. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Because we went through all the emotions. Like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like, we're not working together.
No. This thing said you mad because you couldn't publicly take credit for it. That's what it was, guys. She couldn't publicly take credit for it. That's why she was mad. Hello, Ophelia. Hello. Now, what type of friend is that? So because you trying to spin it like you mad because we ain't doing it together. That's not what it is. The friend said exactly what you said. You said when she told you she had this big opportunity, you weren't excited for her. You just said, okay. Okay? Why couldn't you be excited for her? Her friend telling it just like it was. And she trying to clean it up. She said, I called her back. She said, I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Just be real with yourself. You was hating on her because you couldn't take credit for it. You didn't have nothing to do with it. That's why you was upset about it. Just keep it real. Just keep it real. That's all you got to do. You know what? Some of these people are sick, y'all. Some of these people are sick. They sick. They just sick. Just keep it above. You weren't happy for it. Now, let me go to chat. Do that sound like a friend that's happy for you when you call and tell her you got a big opportunity and she said, okay, let's keep it real. Do you think do that sound like a friend that's happy for you? They say, okay. That doesn't sound like anybody that's happy for you, in my opinion. Y'all, how did y'all like the episode? We're going to move on. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. We're going to be moving on here to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Did y'all watch that? Did y'all watch it Sunday? Did y'all watch it yesterday? Let me know in the chat if y'all watched it. How did y'all feel about what Britt and Kelly when they got into it. How did y'all feel about that? How did y'all feel about Britt and Kelly? Do y'all think that was a low blow with Britt and Kelly? Do you think that was wrong with what Britt said to Kelly? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. I want to know what y'all think in the chat. Let me know that y'all watch it. And then also, what do y'all think about Charles and Angela? I want to know what y'all think about Charles and Angela, where the man is saying that he is a cheater, that he's cheating. Do y'all believe that Charles is cheating on Angela? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that's true? Let me know. Do y'all think that was a low blow? Look how you said Kelly went below the belt first with the pill popping roommate. Hello, Lorcy Jones, my tea sipper. You said Britt was doing some ignorant work. Charles is doing some low vibrational stuff. Okay, Lorcy. All right, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You said yes. Okay, so let's just take a look, guys. Let's just take a look. Let's take a look. So this, I don't know. I told you every time these women get together, they act like they in a high school to me. That's just my personal opinion.
Disappointed with what truly transpired and you know, very hurt by the things that were said.
You know also how I am. Well, she's trying to call me a pill popper. Hey, if you gonna dish it, be sure to take it. That white bitch. She's a house.
Is there backstory there? Did she pull this out of nowhere?
Let me just always say this. It's my body and my choice. Nothing has transpired with Britt and I where, you know, I had talked to her about abortions. I had her pick me up from an abortion, you know, like it wasn't anything that happened between her and I where that was discussed ever out of any moment or time in our friendship. And it's hurtful that she would just blatantly come on national television and tell a lie. You know, I am a mother of 4 beautiful daughters. She's not a mother. Honestly, this was the one episode that I did not look forward to. The one episode where I wish that if I could not take it back, but I'm just disappointed with what truly transpired and you know, very hurt by the things that were said.
You know also how I am. Well, she's trying to call me a pill popper. Hey, if you gonna dish it, be sure to take it. That white bitch. She's a house.
Is there backstory there? Did she pull this out of nowhere?
Let me just always say this. It's my body and my choice. Nothing has transpired with Britt and I where, you know, I had talked to her about abortions. I had her pick me up from an abortion, you know, like it wasn't anything that happened between her and I where that was discussed ever out of any moment or time in our friendship. And it's hurtful that she would just blatantly come on national television and tell a lie. You know, I am a mother of 4 beautiful daughters. She's not a mother. Honestly, this was the one episode that I did not look forward to. The one episode where I wish that if I could not take it back, but I'm just disappointed with what truly transpired and you know, very hurt by the things that were said.
You know also how I am. Well, she's trying to call me a pill popper. Hey, if you gonna dish it, be sure to take it. That white bitch. She's a house.
Is there backstory there? Did she pull this out of nowhere?
Let me just always say this. It's my body and my choice. Nothing has transpired.
Okay, so let's see here. You said Britt says she has receipts. 39 likes and 13 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. So, what receipts does she have? Did Britt text her something about an AB? See, they go too below the belt, and that's why I say in this group you can't really tell people your personal business, nothing like that. You can tell them something that you don't care about getting out. Do I believe Kelly told her anything about an AB? I'm gonna say 50-50 because her and Britt are into it. So her and Britt was close once upon a time, so she could have told her that. I'm not saying she did. I wasn't there. She could have told her. Both of them are wrong. I don't know who's popping pills or anything. Who's doing that? Let me know in the chat. Britt out here breaking HIPAA laws. Okay. I don't know. Both of them wrong. Every time they get into it, everybody's always going below the belt. Nobody can, that's why I say in this group, you really don't got no friends at all. You really don't got no friends, y'all. So my advice to these women, don't tell them nothing that you don't want to be repeated. Because if y'all get into it, these women, they have no loyalty. They'll go below the belt. So if you don't want nothing to be repeated, do not tell them nothing. That's my advice. All right, guys, moving on. Who do you think paid this man to come to the event? Do y'all think that's true about Charles? Because the man said he was in his restaurant with a woman. He said he got surveillance. Now I'm waiting to see Bingeworthy come on, because y'all know Bingeworthy been at both of the events. But I do want to know what y'all thoughts is about what transpired between what transpired between the women here. Who do you think is the one that paid this man to come here? Because they saying that this man was paid to come. Let me know. Now, they saying that they saying that Drew Fedora was talking to the man. That's what they saying. Now, do y'all think Drew did this? Now, I ain't saying Drew did it. I'm just asking, do y'all think Drew would do this? Because Drew was talking to the man. This man said he got a restaurant and he got footage. He can bag it up. The man said that Charles was in there with another woman. We're going to listen to him right here.
Another one. Do you have proof that he's with her?
You have said things about Porsha.
What, Britt?
You did not feel that she was a good friend.
Girl, you are sitting here lying, Britt. And I don't know why you feel the need to lie.
I'm marking. No, excuse me. You gotta go. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Get out of here.
Oh Charles has been in my restaurant with another woman. Do you have proof that he's with her?
You have said things about Porsha.
What, Britt?
You did not feel that she was a good friend.
Girl, you are sitting here lying, Britt. And I don't know why you feel the need to lie.
I'm marking. No, excuse me. You gotta go. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Get out of here.
Charles has been in my restaurant with another woman. Do you have proof that he's with her?
You have said things about Porsha.
What, Britt?
You did not feel that she was a good friend.
Girl, you are sitting here lying, Britt. And I don't know why you feel the need to lie.
I'm marking. No, excuse me. You gotta go. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Get out of here.
Charles has been in my restaurant with another woman. Do you have proof that he's with her?
You have said things about Porsha.
What, Britt?
Okay, so now we see the man is with Drew Sidor. So the man Marcus has a restaurant. He said that Charles has been in his restaurant with another woman. Y'all see, Angela says that he had proof. The man has proof. All restaurants have cameras. So you see Charles telling the man to get the hell up out of there, but we see Angela got the man by the hand. Angela wants to know what the hell going on. So Angela must believe the man because she wants to continue talking to the man. Charles telling the man to get the hell up out of there, but Angela got the man by the hand and wants to hear more of what he got to say. So, do y'all think that Drew brung the man here? You said Britt out here. Okay. You said Britt told Porsha that Shamia showed text messages from Kelly and Shamia. Okay. Now I saw that part where Porsha said that was from her therapist. Now, I'm starting not to like Shamia because if me and you best friends, why are you showing this other group of ladies text messages from me and you talking? Now, that's not none of their business. If I wanted them to know that, I would have told them that. So whatever me and you talk about, that's between me and you. So why are you out here showing them information that I did not tell them? Now that's wrong. In my personal opinion, it's wrong. Shamia would be put on the back burner. Shamia would be put on the fence because I don't know what's going on with her. She has to be put on the fence because now I can't trust you. I can't even text you nothing without you showing the other women. Me and you've been friends before these other women. Whatever I text you between me and you is between me and you. If I wanted the other women to know, I would tell them. No, no, I ain't gonna be able to roll with Shamia. You said Drew, Linda, Porsha, Drew, or Britt? I think it's Drew because Drew had the man by the Drew was talking to the man. So I think it's Drew, in my personal opinion. Drew. Now, do I think Porsha would do that? I ain't gonna say she wouldn't do it, but I seen Drew over there talking to the man. Do I think Charles would cheat? Yeah, because I don't see no chemistry or no connection with him and Shamia. I just don't see it. Everybody has their love language, and mine is touch. I don't know. Maybe Angela got a different love. Her and Charles maybe got different love language or something. Maybe it's something different. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. Maybe it's something different. That's all I can think of. Maybe it's something different. Maybe, but she said their love language was touch. I could have sworn she said that, but I could be wrong. Her and Charles just don't got no chemistry to me. I don't know. It's my personal opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. Do y'all think Charles and Angela have chemistry together? Do y'all think that the man is telling the truth? Or do you think the man is lying? But I don't think to me personally, I don't think the man is lying because he has his own restaurant and everything, and I don't think he's desperate for no money. What reason would he have to come there and lie on Charles? That's all I want to know. What is he getting out of lying on Charles? What is he getting out of? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. What would he get out of lying on? What would he get out of lying on Charles? What would he get out of it? Hello, Lisa. Foster, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You said Bravo just dropped the season finale trailer. Okay. You said Marcus is telling the truth. Okay. Charles doesn't like Angela. Yeah, guys, I don't. Now, Angela's nice looking. Don't get me wrong. Angela is nice looking, y'all. I'm not going to say that. I like the way she carry herself, but the way Charles treats her, I think she can do better. The way Charles treats her, I think she can do better. You know, she can get her somebody that's just, that's attracted to her. Now, that's just my opinion. That's the way, her and Charles roll. Okay. She said her and Charles are best friends. Okay. Who am I to say something? I'm just saying my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. But if some people like it that way, that's fine with, it is what it is. I don't think Charles cares for her. But we're going to see, I think it's next week, we're going to see what's going to take place with this Marcus guy. We're going to see what's going to take place. Oh, okay. Moving on, because we getting behind here. Porsha. We're going to move on over to Porsha, guys, because Porsha is finally free. She can talk now. She wants to talk about her love life and what's next for her. She wants to talk about what's next for her, guys. She's glad now that she can come out and say what she want to say and move on. So let's see what Porsha has to say about her love life, y'all. Porsha is happy to be free from Simon Gabata. Am I saying that right?
Well, now that my divorce is finalized, yes, I'm finally able to exhale. I really am. It comes with mixed feelings. It's probably more of like, it's not like a smooth, like, it's like, because it's not smooth yet. Like it's kind of surreal. I mean, divorces are so long and drawn out and so ugly. But I'm just glad not to be in the fight anymore. I'm glad not to battle anymore. I really hope that I can just send love out and be done with like fighting and protecting myself and being in defense mode. I'm just ready to move on and live. I really am. I'm ready for what's next. I really, really am. And I forgive myself and I truly forgive him. And I'm done with the animosity. And I'm done with what could have been. And I'm also done fantasizing about what it could have been. Because when you have a marriage like mine that felt so perfect, you often, after the breakup, fantasize about how perfect it could have been and what you could have done different. And I'm okay now with how everything has happened. And I'm good. Well, now that my divorce is finalized, yes, I'm finally able to exhale. I really am. It comes with mixed feelings. It's probably more of like, it's not like a smooth, like, it's like, because it's not smooth yet. Like it's kind of surreal. I mean, divorces are so long and drawn out and so ugly. But I'm just glad not to be in the fight anymore. I'm glad not to battle anymore. I really hope that I can just send love out and be done with like fighting and protecting myself and being in defense mode. I'm just ready to move on and live. I really am. I'm ready for what's next. I really, really am. And I forgive myself and I truly forgive him. And I'm done with the animosity. And I'm done with what could have been. And I'm also done fantasizing about what it could have been. Because when you have a marriage like mine that felt so perfect, you often, after the breakup, fantasize about how perfect it could have been and what you could have done different. And I'm okay now with how everything has happened. And I'm good. Well, now.
All right. So how do y'all think now? Do y'all think Porsha's going to take time off of herself now that her divorce is final? Do y'all think she's going to take time on herself, or do you think Porsha's going to get back out here on the horse and start dating? Now, don't beat me up about this. I think Porsha and Dennis should give it another try because they have so much chemistry together, and I think it'll be good for Polara, for PJ. I think they should give it another try. They seem, they know each other, they get along real well, and I think that, I think it could work out. What do y'all think? They have chemistry together. Dennis ain't broke. You know that Dennis is not broke. He's making moves out here in the street. So let me know. Do y'all think Dennis and Porsha could make it work this time? Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think they could make it work this time? I think Dennis and Porsha, I think it could be good this time. Let me know what y'all think. I do think so. I do. My personal opinion, but that's just my opinion. I think, they have grown, and I think they could make it work. I think they could make it work, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Also, moving on to DDG and Haley. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is the court date for DDG and Haley. Now, I don't want no child to be completely taken away from their father. I don't want that. He's young. Both of them are young, right? I think that DDG should take some parenting classes. And I think that he should be, gradually see him. But one thing I don't like is this. I would be skeptical because he sat up there and let his brother Dub, I think his name is Dub, talk about his baby like a dog, and he did nothing. He sat up there and talked about that baby like a dog, his own nephew. He talked about that. And if I was Haley, I would play that in court. I hope that she gave that footage to her lawyer of him talking about his nephew like that. I wouldn't want Dub around my baby. No, there's no way. If I was Haley, no, there's no way. I would put it specifically, I do not want his brother, around my child. The way he talked about Halo, I wouldn't want him around my baby. Did y'all see that, how DDG brother talked about Chloe baby Halo? There's no way. No. It was like he was talking about that baby like that wasn't even his nephew. DDG said nothing. Nothing. I have never seen DDG talk about his son, and his son is overweight. And I'm not talking about his son, but his son is overweight for his age. DDG doesn't say anything about him. Woo-wop. That's DDG, that's Dub's son. They call him Woo-wop. I don't see DDG making fun of his weight, but you let him sit up here and talk about your baby, how ugly he is and all type of shit like that. If I was Haley, I would play that in court. I would not want Dub around my baby at all. No, there's no way. He sat up there and talked about baby Halo like a dog, his brother. DDG brother talked about Halo like a dog, and I wouldn't want him around my baby. That's just my personal opinion. Now, do I and I'm not saying that he shouldn't be able to see his baby. He should. Would visit with a supervised visit, and then they can gradually work down to him seeing him, but not his brother. Not his brother. That's my personal opinion, not his brother. His brother is terrible. And the only reason why he able to get women, his brother, with his milk dug head looking ass is because he got money. Baby, if he didn't have no money, he would not be getting no women. He looked like a motherfucking milk dug. Just saying. A lot of these men out here, the way they look, if they didn't have that money, they wouldn't be able to pull the women they got. It's only because they got money. That's it. Take that money away from them, they wouldn't have the women they have. Just saying. Just saying. I hope and I'm praying that Haley Bailey does good in court tomorrow. You know, and I'm glad that she's been stayed off this here internet, but DDG baby been getting in. Him and that girl India Love, that she said she wasn't messing with DDG, and Haley was saying all along that they was messing around with each other. They were messing around because he's been with her ever since. The India Love girl, they was all at Great America. They were at stream, what did it, stream, prom stream or whatever it was. They were dressed alike together. So they've been getting in. DDG and that girl, without a care in the world. He don't act like he missed baby Halo. DDG been out here getting it in. He been at all type of pool parties. And my thing is, believe me when I say this, Haley, I don't think was his type. I think he used her for publicity and for that baby because these other women wouldn't give him no baby. These women that they like is them women with their bodies done, with the big booty, the light skin, this and that. Because that's all DDG was with, right? So that's who he back with. With India Love, he was with what's the other girl name? What's that? Not Amber Rose, but is it Amber Rose? Not Amber Rose. The other girl that she do OnlyFans, that's his type. Those are his types. Those are his type. So that's who we back with. The women that you are used to seeing them with, then they'll, to me, they'll dodge off for a minute and get with somebody who's popular than them. Then they break up, they go right back to him. That's what they want all along. He just wanted to get with baby for that baby for the baby and for clout. That's it. Because these other women that he was with, they wouldn't give him no baby. He wouldn't get nobody pregnant. They wouldn't let them do it. And my personal opinion, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No, I didn't know who he was either. You said, I hope she takes time to heal first, then she can get back with Dennis. Yeah, I think so too, Lisa. I think so too. Hello, Carol. Hello. Yeah, it just be a mess, y'all. Sometimes, when we do rebounds, sometimes it don't last and sometimes it do. But 9 times out of 10, when you do a rebound relationship, it don't last. Now, Cardi B out here, I don't think, they saying Stephon Diggs having babies. I don't think, I think Cardi B mostly to me is out here having fun. I think Cardi B is not trying to, really get serious with people. She out here having fun doing her thing. That's what I think she's doing. But I could be wrong, but I just think she out here having fun. That's what I think. She out here having fun. That's my thought. I could be wrong. But Stephon Diggs' first daughter, his oldest daughter, she was a fan of Cardi B's. I don't know if that's good or bad. She likes Cardi B's music and stuff. And she was so excited when her dad told her that she was dating Cardi B. She was excited. Yep, the little girl was excited when she found out that her dad was dating Cardi B. She was really, really excited about that. So she's happy that her dad is dating Cardi B. So hopefully, Cardi is out here having fun because they saying that this man is out here, having kids and stuff like that. So I hope Cardi is doing the proper thing where she is using protection when she's with this man. So, I hope that's what she's doing. In my personal opinion, I hope that she's using protection. Because she already has 3 kids. I don't think she won't no more, but who knows? Who knows? We can't say, what somebody won't, but, you know. I do want to talk about one more thing with y'all. I do want to talk about one more thing with you guys. Where is this at here? I'm just trying to find this one more thing here. I get Let me get rid of it. I did want to talk about one more thing with you guys. One second here. Who did this one? I want to talk about one more thing with you guys. Where is this? Just one more thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, I want to show y'all this. I want to show y'all this. I do want to show y'all this. And I tell my daughter this all the time about herself. Don't ever let nobody make you feel bad about your black skin.
Skin is skin is so beautiful. Why do you go to the beach and burn yourself to a crisp trying to get brown? If it's so wonderful to be like, your white skin is so beautiful. Why do you go to the beach and burn yourself to a crisp trying to get brown? It's so wonderful to be like, your white
That's all I be saying. That's all I be saying. I teach my daughter this. I tell her all the time. I do. I tell her all the time. You is beautiful. Because my daughter, she dark skinned. I tell her this all the time. All the time. Y'all, we got another victim at Lake Lanier, y'all. Another victim at Lake Lanier, y'all. Yeah. Yes, yes, y'all. I tell my daughter this all the time. They talking about your lips big, y'all going to get collagen put in y'all. Y'all talking about people ass, y'all going to get your ass done. Because my daughter got a dump. She does. And she's only 13 years old. She does. So y'all be up at the gym, walking up them stairs trying to get y'all ass big. So that's just cut the crap. Y'all be out there laying in the beach, y'all almost burn y'all damn skin off y'all bones. Just saying. Just saying. Y'all don't want to be dark. Why y'all have to get tan? That be the truth. Y'all, we have another victim at Lake Lanier. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but we do have a victim here at Lake Lanier, y'all. I don't know why they don't close Lake Lanier down, y'all. Let me know if somebody lives in Atlanta where Lake Lanier is at. How come they don't close this place down, y'all? Why? Why is this not closed down? This man here, 27-year-old, drowns after jumping off boat during birthday party at Lake Lanier. Body found 60 feet underwater nearly 24 hours later. Why won't they close this thing down if these people keep getting hurt here? I don't understand this. But I don't know why he jumped off the boat. He was found 60 feet underwater. They said friends tried to save him, but he vanished beneath the water. They said friends tried to save him, but he vanished beneath the water. Despite emergency search efforts, his body wasn't recovered until the next evening. Found 60 feet underwater using a sonar. Y'all let me know if y'all live in Atlanta. Why they don't close this place down? Is there? I don't know why they let people go out there in this water if they know it's not good. I don't understand this. If they know there's a problem out there, people getting hurt and stuff out there, drowning. I don't know why they don't close it off. Let me know in the chat, y'all. You said I live in Atlanta. Lake Lanier isn't going anywhere. They just built a water park. Our ancestors pulled him down. Oh Lord. So you said our ancestors pulled a man down? Oh Lord. You gotta tell me. You ain't gotta tell me. I won't go nowhere near there. Nowhere. No, ma'am. Gotta tell me number one time. I ain't going nowhere near Lake Lanier if I'm in Atlanta. No, ma'am. Let's see here. Now, we go. Okay, now, God rest his soul. God rest his soul, y'all. Now, let me just ask y'all a question. If you are a millionaire woman, would you date a man that didn't have much? Would you? Okay, because you know Oprah, she dates Stedman. Now, Stedman to me, he has some money, but Kiki says that she don't care about a man not having no money. And I think that's why she got in the predicament she was in, where that man was trying to take her baby daddy was trying to take every goddamn thing she owned. Now, this is Kiki talking about that she don't need no man for money. She can have her a Stedman. I'm looking. I'm like, excuse me. Oh hell no. She said that she can get a Stedman, y'all. Because she don't need no man for no money. This is what Kiki is saying. She don't need no man for no money. So if you was a millionaire, would you date a man who didn't have what you had? Would you date like a man? I'm just asking, would you date a man who didn't have no money? I'm just asking. And this was Kiki is saying, and that's why she was in the predicament she was with her damn baby daddy. Just look.
Man finds his woman under a bridge.
No, I live for Stedman, but you know that Stedman has for many decades been the butt of jokes.
Yeah, because of gender rules.
Yes.
People feel like because she's Oprah Winfrey, who did y'all want her to be with? Barack Obama? That doesn't make sense, guys. I mean, I feel like that's the weird thing about powerful women, what we're left with. So I'm supposed to find love, but he's got to have a certain amount of money. And then, but at the same time, I got to still be like, guys, what's going on here? Why am I? Nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge. No one cares.
No one
cares. And I frankly don't care if that's who you love. That's who you love. Why do we have to deal with that?
Yes.
That to me makes no sense. I ain't never look. My daddy told me a man needs to treat you right. He needs to handle and service you in whatever way you need service. Let me tell you one thing that Kiki don't need:
money.
From nobody. Now, if you want to give a little something and get my nails done, something cute,
but
I'm
shouldn't
fine
they
with
do
it.
that? But shouldn't they make that effort?
Yeah.
But
you might still look like Stedman to the world, and that's a great role.
Because
if I was married to, I was with Oprah Winfrey.
You just be sitting up there waiting,
chilling.
Yeah,
and Stedman, by the way, Stedman's esteemed.
Yeah,
Stedman has a whole career. He's just like Oprah.
Yeah.
So the fact that how dare people compare you to your lover?
Yeah.
I hate that Oprah had to endure that.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that she had to endure that.
It's
and I
true.
hate that Stedman had to endure that. And that's why nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge.
No, I live for
to endure that.
It's
and I
true.
hate that Stedman had to endure that. And that's why I said what I said, because you had a good role. You were supposed to be my Stedman.
Yes.
Come on.
He was.
When I played that for my dad said, yeah, because why did he want to be Stedman? To endure that. And I hate that Stedman had to endure that. And that's why I said what I said, because you had a good role.
Okay, so do y'all think that it's okay to no woman should date in their tax bracket. If you date down, you are asking for problems. Okay. You said I would date a man with less than me. I don't think I would marry him though. Okay, well, Kiki said that she don't need no man for no money. She said that she got money. She said, so why should she date a man for money if she got money? She said she got the money. How do y'all feel about that? She got the money. She said, because Oprah is with Stedman and she got more money than Stedman. So how does that work? If you were a millionaire, would you date the cable guy? Would you date the cable guy if you were a millionaire? If he made you feel good about yourself? Tell you look nice, got your nails and stuff done? Would you date the cable guy? Would you date the milkman, the mechanic man, UPS man? Somebody who worked at the grocery store. Let me know. Because Oprah is with Stedman, but I think Stedman had, I think he was like a businessman. I don't think he was no bomb or nothing. I think Stedman had some money, but he just didn't have more than Oprah, but he wasn't no bomb. Just saying. Stedman wasn't a broke man when Oprah met him. Right, Stedman wasn't broke, so I'm confused with Kiki is saying. I think Kiki is saying that because she was dating that, her baby daddy. He was he was a fitness trainer, I think. I think he was a fitness trainer. I think he was that dude that he got the baby by. He was a fitness trainer. He said if you date a broke man, you won't be able to get rid of them without going through hell. Yeah, and especially if you marry one. Just saying. Just saying. But hey, he said Kiki too young to be talking about Stedman. Right. Y'all remember how she went through hell with that baby daddy of hers. He was trying to take Kiki house. He was trying to get her for child support, every fucking thing. That baby daddy that she got, oh my God. Her brother, his brother was trying to help him take Kiki house and every damn thing. Now I don't know if she'd have forgot that or I don't know. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Now, it's all right if you want to date, no, man. So you mean to tell me you got to pick the man up and pay for every damn thing? No, thank you. No, man. No, hell no. No, I got to pick you up. I'm the fucking Uber and Lyft driver too. Hell no. And I got to pay for every fucking thing. No, man. I'd rather be by myself. But I go to the movies and I'll be by myself any damn way. Then if I need something else, I got the road. So I don't give a shit. No. Now, Kiki, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. Now, that's how she had the problems last time with the baby daddy jumping on. I'm just saying, I ain't promoting no violence over here on this channel, but I'm just saying. That's how she got in trouble the last time. Messing with that fitness instructor, the one she got the baby by. I'm just saying. Hello, Cynthia. That's how she got in trouble last time, y'all. Y'all know. Y'all remember she showed those pictures of that man throwing her all around her house, knocking her glasses off, and taking her glasses where she couldn't see and every goddamn thing. Hell no. No, ma'am. And then the same thing with I think her name is Shard Jackson. She used to be on the Disney Channel. Nice looking young lady. She wouldn't have found a thug. He was trying to make her drink bleach. He was knocking her head between the washing machine and dryer. I don't know what it is with these young girls. Pretty young girls. They go find the roughest man out there and fall in love with him and get pregnant by him. He was trying to make her drink bleach. And she had to get a restraining order out on him and take him to court. And everything. This man was trying to unalive her. And he had been in jail and everything. He was trying to take her out of here. Just saying. You look, it's okay for you to be by yourself and to go places by yourself. You don't need no man. I'm just telling you. It's okay. It's all right to be by yourself. If you're gonna put up with somebody knocking your head between the washing machine and dryer, just go ahead on and be by yourself. Take yourself out on your own date. Because if you gotta pick somebody up and pick them up and then ride around and then you gotta pay for every damn thing, no, hell no. No. I'm a pass on that. I'm gonna pass. No. No way. Not me. But these young people got to learn stuff on their own. I talk to my sons and my daughter about that all the time. If you are a man, you don't need to be running around here in no woman's car. You carry your own damn car. Now, it's all right if the woman working to take them out to dinner, but don't let nobody be trying to play on your top and be no gold digger. Now, that's what I tell my son. Now, my daughter, my daughter gonna have her own damn car when she, be able to drive, whatever. I made sure that my kids had their own car. It wasn't the best of the car, but they had a damn car to get them to A to B. They ain't gonna be running around here in no woman car. No, leeching off no woman. Now, I prefer them to, you're going to be married, they're going to move in, but if they're going to shack up with a woman, either you're going to pay all of the rent, half of the rent, you're going to pay half every damn thing, or you're going to pay majority. You're not going to be laying up on nobody. You're going to have your own car, you're going to be driving a car. So I make sure we get that understanding. Because would you want somebody to do that to your mom or your sister? But don't try to do it to no woman. And I ain't had no problems. My boys that are out on their own, they good to their girlfriends. They are very good to them. My son now that's getting ready to have a baby with our 11, he go to every doctor's appointment. He know everything that's going on. Whatever she wants to eat, he take her to eat. He don't really let her drive nowhere. He take her wherever she got to go. Even though she got her own car, but she takes her wherever she got to go, you know, because she's pregnant or whatever, you know. So he takes good care of her, and I like that. He said that baby daddy is waiting for Kiki to slip up, and he's going to try to take that baby again. He showed Liz, Patricia T. This generation, you can't tell them nothing. They act like you ain't been there and done that. You sure right about that, Cynthia. They think they know every damn thing. They think they know every damn thing. But hey, Kiki, I don't, you know, she look, that baby daddy should have taught her something. That man was trying to take Kiki's house, talking about he needed the house for him and the baby. How the hell you gonna take somebody's fucking house until you put a dime on? Tell me he needs child. He was trying to take that baby, take Kiki's house and every fucking thing. He wanted child support and everything. Baby, Kiki got out of this. She got away from this dude. She better keep it that way. The stuff that he was asking for, he was trying to put Kiki in her own house. And she over talking about the man don't have to have more than her because she don't need no money. Okay, look, God can help you out this one situation. You get your ass back in another situation, you on your own. We ain't gonna be out here rooting for you because God got you out of one situation. Now you go and get your ass in another one. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Go on and get your ass back in another situation. And that other girl, Shar Jackson, look, you got to straight on the dude. I think the dude back in jail. You need to leave that dude alone and keep it pushing. That's all I can tell these little young girls. That's all I can tell you. You got your ass out of one situation, you better keep it moving. And now, Megan Good. I gotta watch Divorce Sister. I'm gonna watch that tonight so we can review it. We're gonna talk about Beyond the Gates tomorrow. We're gonna talk about Beyond the Gates, what happened last week tomorrow. But I wanna do that once a week. So we're gonna talk about Beyond the Gates tomorrow. So I can make sure I'm caught up, but we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Now, y'all know Megan Good, she was in the church when she was married to Kurt Franklin's what's it, Kurt Franklin's brother? Was he Kurt Franklin's brother? Well, she didn't. You said, well, she didn't lie about that. Look at the baby daddy she chose. Broke as a joke. You right about that, Cynthia. Broke as a fucking joke. Broke. Now, Megan Good, you know, I love Megan Good. I do. I love her and Kiki both to death. But, you know, Megan, I don't know what was going on with her when she was married to, what's his name? Was that Kurt Franklin's brother? Was that Kurt Franklin's brother? I think so. She was married to him. But Megan, you know, she just wasn't ready to be a first lady. She tried to, and I give her credit for that, but she wasn't. Y'all know how Megan dressed, girl. That baby, that dress Megan had on, that dress. Did y'all see what she wore to the awards, y'all? That dress Megan had on, y'all, baby. Megan, I was like, okay. But I just hope Jonathan don't do her wrong. I really hope not. Baby, Megan left no room for the imagination with this dress on, baby. Megan left no room for your imagination. Look at this dress, baby. Look at this dress. Look at this. Look at Megan. Wait a minute.
Thank you guys
Go, Megan.
so much for Megan. There couldn't have been anyone else to give me this award tonight. You have been an inspiration to me since I was a child. Looking up to you and seeing you as a person to just represent and aspire to be has been everything I've needed and more. I just hope you always know how much you mean to the young woman like myself. Because I mean, without you, we wouldn't know where we could go and who we could be. Seriously. Man, y'all. They love
Baby, Megan was ready to get back after she wanted her to put her stuff back on. And you know she couldn't be dressing like that in the first lady. I love it. I love
Thank you guys.
She's fit. I love it. I love it. I love it, Megan.
So much for Megan. There couldn't have been anyone else to give me this award tonight. You have been an inspiration to me since I was a child. Looking up to you and seeing you as a person to just represent and aspire to be has been everything I've needed and more. I just hope you always know how much you mean to the young woman like myself. Because I mean, without you, we wouldn't know where we could go and who we could be. Seriously. Man, y'all. They love.
So how do y'all think that Megan dress was? How did this dress? Megan is wearing that dress, baby. And I think Megan knew that, you know, she did try to be a first lady, but Megan, you know, she just wasn't there. You know, you can still serve God and not be a first lady. And I think Megan knew she was not, you know, she couldn't do it. She tried though. She did try to be a first lady. But Megan, you know, she wants to be Megan. I love that dress. The dress is bad, baby. Megan is wearing that dress, and her and what's his name? They're good together. They both work out together, and I just hope that he's with Megan for the right reason, and I hope he don't break her heart. They did get married. They had like a private ceremony. They did get married, but I just hope he don't break her heart, y'all. That's all I can hope for. But the dress is bad, y'all. I just hope he don't break her heart. That's all. You said Megan is 43 and she looks younger than Kiki. Yes, she does. She does. Now Kiki, you know, after she had that baby, she had gained weight. She had looked good, but I see now she's losing her weight. So I don't know if her baby daddy is worrying her or what, but it's a lot. It is a lot. Jonathan. I hope he treats Megan really good because she stood by him. You know, she stood by him. So I hope he treats her good. You know, so I hope he's back out there working and everything. And, you know, he takes good care of Megan because Megan stood by him. She was paying his child support and everything. And maybe they're going to have some kids, you know, now that they're married. So hopefully, you know, everything works out. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours. Remember, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, think about becoming a subscriber. Also, follow me on my other platforms, which is Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Drop the T. And also, if you have not, think about becoming a member. It's $2.99 a month, or you can also gift memberships as well, Super Chat or Super Stickers. All right, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.